we ended up playing them the second game of the season, and it kind of happened pretty quick. But yeah, it was great, and I'm very lucky to play with some awesome players and see the passes he made. I just kind of had to bury it.
Don't know if you guys know this, but Matthew Phillips is listed at 5'7", 140 pounds.
He plays hockey.
And they may be rounding up on some level. Major League Baseball National League Championship Series Game 1. Philadelphia beats Arizona 5-3 thanks to homers from Bryce Harper, Nick Castellanos, and Kyle Schwarber. Game 2 tonight. American League Championship Series Game 2. Texas tops Houston 5-4 to take a 2-0 series lead. NFL's Monday Night Football. Dallas defeats the Los Angeles Chargers 20-17, getting a late field goal. Dave Preston, WTOP Sports.
All right, Dave, still ahead. We'll have the latest on efforts to get aid in and foreigners out of Gaza. 8:56.
And here's your prescription.
Thanks, doctor.
I know just the pharmacy to get this filled.
Who are you? And why are you in my doctor's office?
I'm a PBM.
What's a PBM?
A pharmacy benefit manager. A Minuteman your insurer uses to decide which medicines you can get, when you pay, and sometimes even which pharmacy you should go to.
Why can't I go to a pharmacy in my neighborhood?
Because I make more money when you go to a pharmacy I own.
Wait, you own the pharmacy?
Surprise.
Jeez, what else do you own?
Oh, insurance companies, pharmacies, then there's...
Insurance companies and their PBMs can profit from where you get your prescription filled. No one should stand between you and your medicine. Visit phrma.org/middleman to learn more. Paid for by Pharma.
Let's head out. The theater's about to close.
Wait, what does that sign say?
Warning, watch your step?
No, next to it.
If you are 60 or older, you may be at increased risk of serious consequences from RSV, respiratory syncytial virus, compared to adults younger than 60. I didn't know that.
Not all dangers come with warning labels. Talk to your pharmacist or doctor about getting vaccinated against RSV today. RSV vaccines, including Pfizer's, are available. Learn more at bewareofrsv.com. Brought to you by Pfizer.
This is WTOP News. WTOP-FM Washington. WWWT-FM Manassas. WTLP-FM Braddock Heights, Frederick.
Traffic and weather on the 8th. Let's go to Rita Kessler.
Well, we're trying really hard to come back to normal in the area. We're still seeing delays, however, if you're on southbound 270, that's passing Father Hurley Boulevard. Then after 370, headed past Falls Road. And then again on the southbound spur, joining the delay on the outer loop of the Beltway that begins near 355, headed around past River Road. The inner loop delays are from 355 on to Connecticut Avenue. Southbound Connecticut slows near Beach Drive, headed toward Jones Bridge Road. Watch for the work that's usually along the right side. On the top side of the Beltway, the outer loop delays are from 95 around toward 29 Colesville Road, and the inner loop slows near Route 1 in College Park. It was southbound New Hampshire Avenue after Piney Ranch Road near Ruatan Street. That was a wreck. Watch for the delays. The WTOP Traffic Center is presented by Window Nation. Buy 2 windows, get 2 free. Visit windownation.com. I'm Rita Kessler, WTOP Traffic.
And here's 7 News First Alert meteorologist Brian Vandegraff.
A little bit big, but this morning as some light sprinkles fell overnight. It's going to be another day with a mix of sun and clouds, and highs today in the low to mid 60s, still below average. Skies won't be much like yesterday. Once again, a sprinkler or two can't be ruled out. 40s and 50s overnight. Tomorrow, a bit milder with partly sunny skies, mid to upper 60s. I'm 7 News meteorologist Brian Vandegraff in the First Alert Weather Center.
51 now in Laurel, 55 in Rosslyn. We're at 52 outside our studios in Friendship Heights.
This is WTOP News.
Everything you need, every time you listen.
This hour of news is sponsored by Lido Pizza.
Lido Pizza never cuts corners.
Good morning, I'm Sean Aaron.
And I'm Michelle Bash. Coming up.
A fire in Prince George's County leaves 2 dead and a child injured. I'm Luke Lukert.
More eyes in the sky for local police. A drive for drones in Montgomery County. I'm Kate Ryan.
Virginia corrects its oops on the sales tax holiday. This is Kyle Cooper.
Intelligence from the massacre in southern Israel has taught Israeli Defense Forces what to expect. I'm J.J. Green.
The library where you can read a book or get your blood pressure read. In Greenbelt, I'm John Doe.
Good to be with you this morning. It is now 9 o'clock.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. We begin with the nearly 200 U.S. hostages being held by Hamas. Today, the group has released a video of a 21-year-old French Israeli abducted from a music festival in southern Israel. Correspondent Holly Williams spoke to her mother today, Karen Shem, in Tel Aviv.
It's very hard to see my daughter. I see the pain. I see that she's in physical pain. I see she's in emotion. She's very emotional and very, very scared.
Do you think that this video might be a sign that Hamas wants to negotiate?
I hope so. I really do.
Hamas' objective, it says, is to swap the hostages from Israel for 6,000 Palestinians. It claims are being held in Israeli prisons. Israeli missiles continue to pound parts of Gaza, including the south, where thousands of people have been crowded in, hoping for safe passage into Egypt. Food, water, and fuel are dwindling in Gaza. The U.S. National Security Council's John Kirby tells CBS Mornings.
We believe that significant progress was made. There's nothing fluid right now, but we're confident, we're optimistic that situation will change soon.
President Biden is scheduled to leave Washington later today for a rare wartime visit to Israel. The House is set to vote again to try to elect a new speaker. The GOP nominee, Jim Jordan, Republican, has been working hard to shore up support to get enough votes. Fellow GOP lawmaker Ken Buck still has reservations.
If he's going to lead this conference during the presidential election cycle, and particularly a presidential election year, is going to have to be strong and say Donald Trump didn't win the election.
Jordan has Mr. Trump's endorsement. India's Supreme Court has just rejected a plea to legalize same-sex marriage. The BBC's Samira Hussain.
The Supreme Court justices were unanimous in saying they believe that same-sex marriage should be allowed, but it was not within the scope of what the Supreme Court could do. That legalizing same-sex marriage was something that had to be done by Parliament.
Americans were spending in September more than analysts thought we would. Retail sales were up by a surprising 0.7%. And even when you factor in inflation, consumers more than kept up with price increases. The Motor City could be hit with a new labor strike today. 3,700 unionized casino workers in Detroit are set to walk off their jobs at noon, among them Alicia Weaver.
We want a wage that will allow us to take care of our families. We want to be able to maintain our health care.
This is CBS News.
You need to hire? Indeed is with you every step of the way, helping you attract, interview, and hire candidates all from one place. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
It's 9:03 on Tuesday, October 17th, 52 degrees. Plenty of clouds out there right now. We're going up to the mid-60s today. Good morning, I'm John Aaron.
And I'm Michelle Bash. Our top local story, 2 people are dead and a child hurt after a house fire in Prince George's County last night.
The fire broke out at around 8:30 here on the quiet and gravel road off of Martin Road in rural Brandywine. Prince George's County Fire and EMS officials got the call saying people were trapped in the 2-story house. They were able to rescue a child who was taken to the hospital. The bodies of 2 adults were recovered. Now all that is left of the house is ash and rubble and a 2-story white brick chimney standing beside scorched trees. Officials are now investigating the cause. In Prince George's County, Luke Lukert, WTOP News.
The school bus driver says he was attacked by a parent in Prince George's County. The driver says he kept a kindergartner on the bus because there were no parents to greet the student at the bus stop. The driver says he ran more of the route and circled back to the stop, by which time a parent had arrived. He says an argument ensued and the parent punched him in the stomach. Martin Diggs is with the union that represents county school bus drivers and tells our partners at 7 News.
We should be focused on transporting kids. Bottom line. We shouldn't have to worry about at the top of our list is we've got to protect ourselves from the parents or the students that we're transporting.
He's now calling for more protections for school bus drivers. In May, 3 teens jumped on a school bus and tried to shoot another student, but the gun didn't fire.
Drones have been used by police in Fairfax County since 2019, and over in Maryland, Montgomery County Police could follow if County Council approves the funding.
2 drones could be used to supplement police coverage in Wheaton and Silver Spring, areas of Montgomery County where crime has become a major concern. The drones, according to county documents, would not be equipped with facial recognition or to record conversations. Video recordings would be held for a year and a day unless needed at trial. The Silver Spring Justice Coalition has expressed concern and called for a commission to provide guidance on the use of drones. County for approval of $350,000 to support the pilot program through June of 2024. Kate Ryan, WTOP News.
It's a case of better late than never. Virginia's sales tax holiday is coming back this weekend.
The state sales tax holiday is from October 20th to the 22nd.
You can save between 5.3 and 7% off the total cost.
Part of a promotional video about the savings, lawmakers forgot to renew the sales tax holiday back in March, and the legislation expired, so it could not be offered in August as usual when people are shopping for back-to-school stuff. Items like backpacks and clothing are still part of this weekend's holiday, as are many big-ticket items like Energy Star appliances. Kyle Cooper, WTOP News.
Election 2023 on WTOP. Statewide elections for the Virginia General Assembly are just 3 weeks away, and the results will be closely watched to see what issues may resonate during next year's presidential election.
Democrats in several competitive